Well, as we were talking 42s here, I got another one that I had picked up a number of years ago off of eBay. This is a single motor with a sliding door, and whoever restored it didn't do a bad job on it. It could be done slightly better. I don't know why, when they went all to the work that they did to it, they didn't put a front coupler on it. It just needed something soldered on. It would have been easy enough to do. You could still put one on by putting a coupler through there and putting a screw on the a bolt or something on the back side, and it would hold it tight. And before the Connecticut Yankee throws a holy fit, Don Lowe, that's who I'm talking about the ballast car that's in between this and the passenger cars that I got here. The curly coupler on this engine is just slightly wider than what the combo coupler on the passenger cars would accept. So I was reluctant to set a file to it and clean it up and widen it a little bit. So I just left it as is, and I'm quite sure that I could get it in and it would work, but then I might not ever be able to get it out again. So we're going to run two 42 a double and a single motor, and this is something you would never see in the Midwest, these electrics. Strictly East Coast. We knew what the interurbans were and the trolley cars, but we had no idea what a big electric like this would look like here in the Midwest. It was basically steam. So let's see what happens. And the single doesn't do too bad. It's lighter than the double, but it pulls the cars relatively well. And of course, the double motor takes right off. I like the earlier passenger cars with this black 42. I think they look absolutely sharp. It really makes you think you're back during the times of Prohibition, just before the Great Depression sets in. The biggest problem I have with these 42s are the reverse switches, because they oftentimes vibrate and it kicks it in the neutral. And the doggone slider shoes, as they get worn and the spring gets weak, you get erratic running. Now, this single motor 42 is doing real good. Sometimes the light flickers continually, but it looks like the shoe and everything is touching as it should be. And I'm well pleased with its performance. It looks good. I have found out, though, you don't run them on these crossings or switches, it'll rip them shoes right off of it. Now, Eastern Seaboard Sea Power, train power at its best. Whoa! We lost an engine.